Hey there, David here again. So here's how this works. So you've got your pole here, you've got your bait, the top water. And the first thing you want to do is you want to measure this closest line guide. So this is a Kistler pole. It's my shortest pole, so it's easiest to film. So I'm going to measure this guy. And that comes out to be 21.3. I don't know if that's going to look right on the screen or not, which fits a soda. So I'll grab my soda size fitting and I will put it on. Comes down like that. Goes around the... You're done. Throw it in your rod locker and you don't have any trouble. Now, so these are the bottles are interchangeable. So if you have a tiny bait, you can put on any bottle that's this size. You can buy them from us, or you can put your own bottle on there if you want. But the bottles are interchangeable. And then here is probably shouldn't have taken that on, unscrewed that on the pole. But here's I'll show you a prototype too. I got started on this about this time last year, and I was going to do full sleeves, but I was going to do full sleeves, but they're just too expensive to start with. So here's a prototype. This is the sleeve that came with the Kistler, and see, it's really, it's a really tight fitting sleeve. It's really nice. It's not heavy and bulky, and then, my first few attempts were pretty rough before I came up with that fitting. But these will be available too, and they'll have an interchangeable tip to where you can. Why is that going on so rough? To where you can change the size of the length of the pole. So if you don't, if you have a longer pole and you want to put a fitting on there, so there's the full sleeve fitting there. We'll have this last part up here. The most common size fitting I think will probably be about 5 or 6 inches, and but you could get a a foot long or a foot and a half or 2 foot long fitting, because all these guides are really tiny up here on almost all baitcaster poles. So, and if those new poles from I've only seen them on Sawgrass Mills rods, those titanium recoil springback line guides. Oh man, you put those on some spinning rods, and that will open that for us, at least, because they'll just collapse as you put the bottle over, because a spinning rod, it's last line guide, I've seen some that are 4 or 6 inches, which is gigantic. But yeah, that's how that works. Forgot to mention why this is necessary. Why is this fitting here necessary? Well, it's to protect your pole. So when I just used bottles, I showed wear on the pole, and I didn't like that. So I came up with a solution here. If you look inside there, that last, you can't really see that. Let me look for another one. Oh, here we go. If you look in there, see that red yellow ring? That's a soft rubber TPU ring. It's made of this stuff right here. It's real pliable and shock absorbent. So the idea is that the sleeve keep the pole centered for most of the trip, but any kind of big jostles, this rubber ring will take the impact and absorb that shock, so that it's not the epoxy isn't getting a hard shot with the hard plastic. This is pretty hard plastic, as is the plastic of the But I was surprised, I was surprised when I saw that. So that's the idea.